Hello and welcomes everyone, AnthWolf here, with even more Mass Effect 2. Where we last left off, we completed the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC, where we handed over the Cerberus intel to Liara Tassoni, who managed to use that information to track down the Shadow Broker's base, with the efforts of an acquaintance or ally maybe in a company somewhere in, I'm trying to figure out what it was called, Barrier Frontiers. Unfortunately, it seems the Shadow Broker had more than just folks on his payroll. He actually had a Spectre, Telefacia, who unfortunately tried to obviously assassinate Liara and then tried to use us to track her down and then kill us both, basically. Thankfully, she didn't succeed. We managed to track down the Shadow Broker's base, and through a lot of arduous effort, we managed to actually defeat him. And Liara went a bit mad with power. She actually, because no one has seen who the Shadow Broker is, she managed to gain all of his contacts, all of his reputation, because, yeah, she can just use this voice modulator and become the new Shadow Broker. Which is how probably the Shadow Broker we defeated also gained his position. But it was quite fun, it was quite interesting. It's something I had never done before. I knew about it, I knew the storyline, but I hadn't played it through, so it was certainly different to go through. Same with when we do the Arrival DLC, which we'll probably be doing in the future at some point. But no, obviously Liara came back to Normandy with us, briefly at least, and had Shepard's old dog tags. I'll have to go see them at some point, probably in this video, but from here on, obviously we do have a few side missions. We also have to go mark the site of the original Normandy's crash on Alkera, I think it's known as. But we're going to be doing a few loyalty missions now. And I said we're going to start near the bottom, so I guess it makes sense that we're going to be doing Jack, also known as Subject Zero's loyalty mission. She has a personal matter in which she wants to discuss.
Jack would like to talk with you, Commander.
Well, perfect. Before we go down to engineering and have a word with her then, let's go look at these dog tags, because I haven't seen them before. She put them down somewhere. We have a private terminal. Ah, there they are. Oh, okay, it's just things of interest, but they don't actually have anything you can interact with. Like our relic there. Fair enough. Okay, engineering it is.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
That's fair.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Go to Pragia in the DACA system. In the DACA system? In the Nubian Expanse, bloody hell. Throwing out all the references today. So, up to CIC.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
His time will come. Halalal. Hagalas. Not been to this system before, but... Ah, we have been to its cluster though. Oh, it's in the Hourglass Nebula. Interesting. Where is the... Oh, there's the mass relay. I was gonna say.
You will at 1/2 capacity.
Well, we have plenty of fuel now, let's not worry about that. In fact, just in case. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, we bought some planet locations, didn't we? We want to pop into the Citadel, we want to pop into Omega, but not quite yet. We'll do that. Let's go to the Nubian Expanse. There might be some side missions here, to be honest, because obviously there is other systems. I may not do any more planetary surveying, but I may run around the planets just to use the scanner and see if there's any more like anomalies or distress signals I can pick up. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Why not? I might do that between videos while I'm editing. So we need Jack. Best not take any... Should we? You know what? Is this going to be a bit too confrontational? Might not be the best idea. Jacob, maybe? I think Jacob would be a bit more understanding. I tell you what, we'll best not take anyone who's part of Cerberus on this mission, just in case. We'll take Morden. He's a scientist. He might be able to help us understand the situation. And... we'll max out your Incinerate. multiple targets. Yeah. Okay. What weapons do you have? That's fine. Okay. Good.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Of course. Thermal shielding, standard for Cerberus facilities.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Here I am without an umbrella. Okay.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Looks pretty.
Never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did.
Working outside program parameters, hiding information.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
A lot more of these containers. A lot more of these containers. Oh, we can't go up here. Okay. Door on the far end. Hi.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Well, Varren have filled up the place. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Another console.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
More Varren.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Varren? It's a fresh kill.
Let's see what's behind door number 1. Ooh, element 0. Don't mind if I do. PDA.
They've seen us.
Vulture?
Not difficult. Watch the landing. Krogan charging. Ooh, headshot.
Wait. Oh, Krogan. Hi.
I'll destroy you.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
Corpses of other subjects analyzed here. Many subjects.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
So there's Krogan and Vulture here. Maybe they're scavenging. That makes sense, right?
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Excellent targeting. Deploying incineration tech.
Some dormitories here.
Kept children here. Unacceptable.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here.
Oh.
I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
The cafeteria or something. Ah, another security console.
I must have come through here when I broke out. but I don't remember it. This is...
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Power cells there. Oh, another security console.
This might be useful.
Ooh, I think that's the last biotic damage, or maybe it's the fourth biotic damage. One or two.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Oh, what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
She's not exactly getting the answers she wants, but maybe the answers she needs?
Hey, Aresh, it's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see.
Great.
Kill them on my order. I want them dead. Concentrate fire. All squads, form up now.
Let's make sure we're not getting flanked. Nope. Ow, bloody hell.
Nothing can stop me.
Should burn through any armor.
Tighten up. I want suppression and I want it now.
Headed your way.
Let's go. Oh.
This is probably very ill-advised.
Deploying incineration tech.
Like a toy.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
There was a security terminal somewhere. Maybe in the container. Not a security terminal, or did I miss it? Maybe I just misread. One last look around.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Uresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You'd do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Big enough explosion for you? 750 experience gained, we earned level 22. The facility on Pragia confirmed destroyed. Concerned that previous cleanup crew failed to destroy all records. surviving facility scientists are already dead either from uprising or after facility shutdown. Jack should have no further emotional issues distracting her from the mission. Regain Jack's ability to unlock her warp ammo, which is actually really good against everything bar shields. Jack has a new outfit. And we've got a biotic damage upgrade. I think, yeah, this is the last biotic damage upgrade. Gain some credits, some element 0, and that's it.
Disagreement? Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Great.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough! Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
Right. I'll mention this now. I've mentioned in a previous video, it's probably a few videos back now, the reason why I didn't want to do some of the loyalty missions and didn't want to talk to certain people. It's because I think, and obviously feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not always right. When that event occurs, obviously we were railroaded into it at the end of Jack's loyalty mission there. We needed to have, I think, at least 80% of either Paragon or Renegade to defuse it and keep, obviously, one of them happy towards us, loyal towards us. We could have obviously defused it by telling one of them to back off. That was the kind of neutral options on the right-hand side of the dialogue wheel there. But through having enough Paragon or Renegade, you can defuse it for, obviously, the good of both parties, basically. And I think that matters. I think it matters a few times, actually. We actually have maxed out our Paragon now. Oh, well. Means we could retrain our powers, and rather than be a champion, we could be a destroyer Vanguard now. And obviously it would drop our Paragon score by, rather than 100%, it would be 70%. That'd be one way to do it. But I think champion gives us more health, so that's fine. Actually, let's speak to Miranda again. We haven't spoke to her much after the events of her loyalty mission. Maybe she has more to say now.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments crossed the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
What? You disapprove?
No. I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A spacer kid, educated with on-ship tutorials, no strong foundation for stability. And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
That's a tough feeling to live with. Maybe after we save the galaxy, you'll change your mind.
We can hope. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I appreciate it.
It's good. We can now probably, between each loyalty mission, speak to everyone whose loyalty mission we've already completed, just to see if they have more to say, like Miranda there. Maybe we can stop by again and catch up with her more. Like, we're going to be speaking to Jack now. See what she thinks. See if her past is as settled as, well, the elusive man believes from his debriefing there. Hey there.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Was that a smile? Hey. Seems like she has turned out for the better. Good.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
That's right. Right, who was it who gave us the shields? Tally? I think it may have been. Right, let's get up to CIC. I think we're speaking to... I think it's Morden next, actually, but we're going to pop into the tech lab and just get our biotic attack power upgrade. Armor? Armor. Nice. Don't think there's anything else we can... Yep, that's it. Okay.
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
Thanks, Kelly. Any new messages? No. Okay. Good. We'll break the video here. Obviously, one loyalty mission down, many more to go. But yeah, I'll probably be doing this for the foreseeable future. Just slowly work my way through them, and basically it helps the team out, and if we can get them focused on the mission before we do the Reaper IFF, the better they'll work. Also, I want to see what their special abilities are. They do have a one when you complete their loyalty missions, and of course we do get to choose one in the end. So I would like to maybe choose one before we go deal with that derelict Reaper, quotation marks, and yeah, get ourselves away to that. So yeah, feel free to comment. This of course has been AnthWolf Play Mass Effect 2. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. Until next time, bye bye now.